good for us to be home and play in front of our crowd. Different guys stepping up, making plays, and I think the defense, holding them to 90. They're a little banged up on a back-to-back, so I think the schedule, fortunate for us or kind to us. But, Dwayne and those guys, they do a great job. So anytime you can beat them, it's a good thing.
You mentioned the defense. Just what stood out to you about the way your guys defended tonight?
Well, there's so many pick and rolls in DHO, which is true every night, but Drummond is such a physical screener, so the kind of the wear and tear on your guards, or the discipline and the focus and the effort that it takes. Bled and George and Pat and everybody, Sterling, all these guys, and then they put Kennard in a bunch of them, and I think it's just the physicality of their screen game, their pick and roll game, because of Drummond, and then he's rolling, and you got to get in and get hits, so it's just like a physical challenge the whole night. So I think for the group to step up to that challenge, is a good sign for us.
Sterling's obviously not the biggest guy on the floor at all times, but whether it's tonight or just throughout the season, what is it about him, just his tenacity to rebound the way he does?
Yeah, no, I mean, we talk about it often. I think one of the first words that comes out of my mouth when we talk about Sterling is his toughness. He's just, doesn't matter whether he's guarding a big guy, who it is. He just has a toughness. He plays with a toughness. We put him on Drummond for a stretch tonight, and so I think we want our team to kind of embody that, play like that, and he's just been great. And he goes and gobbles up boards. I think when it's in the air, he goes and gets it. He has a knack for it. So he's a unique kind of tool to have in your toolbox defensively.
Coach, a few games ago at Chicago, Wesley had 0 points in his 17 minutes played, but tonight marks the third straight game he's had double-digit points. What do you sort of see in his game that's trending him into that groove?
Yeah, I think he's probably getting a little more comfortable, a little bit more of a rhythm. Anytime the three ball goes in for him, that's a great thing. Usually when you're playing off of Giannis, you're going to get a couple good looks, and just because you're open doesn't mean you're going to make them. So he's made a couple of open ones. I think he came off a little kind of pick the picker action, was able to make one late, and getting to the basket, cutting, just finding some easy ones that way. I think he's just finding different ways to have an impact offensively.
25 assists for the team. That cross-court pass from George to DJ was really impressive. What was your assessment of the ball movement tonight?
Yeah, I think there was a couple of possessions that stood out where, it was great ball movement and great attacking. We're attacking and passing it, attacking and passing it. And we don't want to pass up open threes, but sometimes that ball movement paired up with, a dribble drive attack game, we ended up with some really, really good looks and some really great ball movement. And, I think that's who we want to be.
Earlier in the year, we saw a couple games where you guys got big leads and then kind of weren't able to hold it. Do you feel like you guys are improving in that aspect?
Yeah, I do feel like we could be better. If we were going to, I think we always want to be hard on ourselves and critique and be, just push ourselves to be better. I feel like, and it's hard to extend leads, but if we could, it feels like there's sometimes in games, there's some over the course of, the last however many, there's been times where we could maybe extend, and but we certainly are not, going back and either losing or getting to a 2-point game. So I think there are some good things, but, I think we could be even better.
The two things go hand in hand, but what's the severity of Ersan's foot injury, and how do you think DJ handled the increased load tonight?
Yeah, Ersan, I think is, I think we're very hopeful that it's, kind of minor in nature and not anything that's going to be significant or long term. And, I think DJ's always, I think ready to go. We feel like he's really fits us, is going to help us. And I thought he was good tonight. And, I think he's doing a lot of things that don't show up in the box score when he plays, getting to second actions and movement. And so, we're really lucky to have him sitting there ready to step up when Ersan's not able to go. All right, great. Thank you.